Oh shit. Bam! Hey folks, Jamie here again. So as you've seen, I bought the Hypertherm Powermax 30 Air. It's a plasma cutter, and there's not a whole lot in the box. Like, I mean, you've got your adapters for 120 volt, see that end? And then on the machine right now, I've got the 240 volt adapter. I was going to use this one and show you guys, but it says not to use it with 15 amp breakers, and that's all I've got for the 120. So I guess I won't be showing you guys that just yet. Inside the box, you've got all your manuals, French and English, two extra electrodes here, and then this is the strap for carrying it, shoulder strap. So this one has the onboard air compressor. So the air compressor is says in the manual that it automatically vents the water vapors out of it, so you don't need to do that. You don't need to purge it. I noticed that pulling out of the box, this is cracked, which is pretty thin plastic. It doesn't really seem to make a difference or matter. Using this thing is as simple as plugging it into the wall and hitting the power button on the back here. So now that it's turned on, these will light up if there's a problem. For 120 volts, it's saying only in the blue here. So you can see blue right there is how far to go with the 120 as far as you turn dial, and 240 is how far you can go. Well, you can go the whole way with 240. You can do any of it. So it's saying 20 amp breaker for the 120 is what you need, and I've only got 15 amps, so it says not to use it on that, so I'm not going to. For protective gear, I've got gloves, welding gloves, and these goggles, which I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they're kind of dirty, but you can see through them pretty easy. It just looks green. So anyways, it says to make sure that the metal is clean when you're going to cut, and that it'll do up to I think it said 5/8 is what it'll cut, like not nicely, just it'll cut through it, it'll shear it basically. So it's not going to be a beautiful cut or anything, but 5/8 is like the limits of what it'll do. I believe that's what it said. So I decided here we got some rusty metal. It's just what I've got, and got a tape measure here. So this is a rotor off my car, and then this is just some HSS square tubing. So now this, if I hold it, try to, you can't really see very well, but this is 1/4 inch thick material. So try to see, it's 1/4 inch, and the rotor here is actually 1/2 inch. This part of it's 1/2 inch. So show you guys. See, 1/2 inch right there, and it's like give or take a few millimeters there. But it's basically 1/2 inch. It's just it's used right. So I've already tried cutting this, and it seems to be cuts nice. I haven't tried the 1/2 inch yet. As you can see, there's no cuts in it, and both are quite rusty. So the machine's on. I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod here, and let's see in real time how long it takes to cut both of them. Now, fairly rusty. Let's see here. Turn it a bit so you guys can see. So for a freehand cut, that's not bad. Like, I mean, it's pretty jumpy and whatnot, but if you used a straight edge and walked it along with a straight edge, you have a pretty smooth cut. Now let's put this up here. We'll put the ground on it. Put it right there. Now let's see if it'll do the 1/2 inch. It should. Pretty rusty. Let's try once more here. So as you could hear there, the air compressor turns on basically while I'm cutting, and when I'm done it turns off again. As you can see on the end there, there's a little bit of stuff there. Just kind of give that a rub with my glove here, and it's all cleaned off again. So let's take a up close look here. So not a horrible cut. Like, I mean, that's freehand again, right? And what happened was it was actually cut most of the way through. It's just I went a little bit quick where you saw it jump up with sparks again. And that just affected it. It just missed a little spot, so it wasn't ready to smash off, because that is 1/2 inch material, so it's going to need to be like basically entirely cut if it's going to fall off. So that's rusty stuff too, so clean material should cut a lot easier. So now, as you can hear, the machine has got a fan going on inside, a cooling fan. I'm not sure why it stays on for so long, but I'm guessing just to let it do its thing till it shuts itself off. Yeah, so see, is it still hot? Oh, it's not even really that warm anymore. Oh, a little bit. One spot was a little hot. Not that bad though. So as you can see there, fairly smooth. To show you guys, see, that's where it's set. It's not actually on the max setting for cutting right now. So if I had put it on the max setting when I did that cut, it probably would have been a lot better actually. So I'd say that's fairly impressive for what it can do. This tip here seems to do quite a fine cut. It's quite a small cut in there. It doesn't really use much material. It doesn't, like a acetylene torch wastes a lot of material. This, as you can see, is really not a whole lot missing from it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.